The entertainment world has been abuzz with news of Disney's decision to raise subscription prices for its streaming platforms, Disney Plus and Hulu, a move that has drawn significant attention and criticism. The price increase, announced on September 24, 2025, marks the third consecutive year that the media giant has adjusted its fees, prompting frustration among subscribers. The timing of the announcement, which coincides with a recent controversy involving late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, has only intensified the backlash, with some netizens linking the two events and expressing their discontent on social media. The price hike affects both the ad-free and ad-supported tiers of Disney Plus and Hulu, as well as various bundle packages that include ESPN Select. The ad-free tier of Disney Plus will see a significant jump from $13 to $18.99 per month starting October 21, while the ad-supported tier will increase by $2 to $11.99. The annual ad-free subscription will rise from $139.99 to $189.99, a substantial increase that has sparked outrage among consumers. For those subscribed to bundles, the Disney Plus and Hulu package will climb from $10.99 to $12.99, while the premium bundle including Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Select without ads will rise from $26.99 to $29.99. The Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Select bundle with ads will also see a hike, moving from $16.99 to $19.99. The announcement comes on the heels of a tumultuous period for Jimmy Kimmel, whose late-night show Jimmy Kimmel Live! Returned to the air on September 23 after an unexpected suspension. The suspension stemmed from controversial remarks Kimmel made about conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, which sparked a firestorm of criticism. The backlash was significant enough to prompt calls from some media figures and consumers to cancel their Disney Plus and Hulu subscriptions in protest. Disney, which owns both platforms as well as ABC, the network that airs Kimmel's show, faced pressure from multiple fronts as the controversy unfolded. Social media platforms, particularly X, have been a hotbed of discussion about the price increase. Some users have speculated that Disney is attempting to offset financial losses, with one commenter noting, "They're trying so hard to compensate for the $4 billion they lost LMAO." The reference to Disney's reported losses highlights the company's broader financial challenges, as it navigates a competitive streaming market and the costs associated with producing high-budget content. Others have directly tied the price hike to the Kimmel controversy, viewing it as a tone-deaf move by the company amidst ongoing public discontent. The decision to raise prices for the third year in a row has raised questions about Disney's strategy in the streaming wars. Disney Plus and Hulu have become key players in the industry, offering a vast library of content ranging from family-friendly films to adult-oriented series. However, the repeated fee increases have tested the patience of subscribers, many of whom are already grappling with the rising costs of multiple streaming services. The ad-supported tiers, introduced as a more affordable option, have not been spared from the hikes, further frustrating consumers who feel they are being priced out. Kimmel's return to Jimmy Kimmel Live! Was a significant moment for Disney, as the show remains a flagship program for ABC. His first episode back featured a surprise appearance by actor Robert De Niro, signaling an attempt to move past the controversy and regain viewer trust. However, the price hike announcement has overshadowed this effort, drawing attention back to Disney's corporate decisions. Some subscribers have expressed frustration that the company appears to be prioritizing profits over customer satisfaction, especially in light of recent events. The Kimmel controversy began when the host made comments about Charlie Kirk that were perceived as offensive by some viewers. The backlash was swift, with calls for boycotts of Disney-owned platforms gaining traction online. While Kimmel's suspension was temporary, it highlighted the challenges of navigating sensitive topics in the current media landscape. Disney's decision to raise prices so soon after the incident has led to accusations of insensitivity, with some consumers feeling that the company is out of touch with its audience. The streaming industry as a whole is facing growing pains, as companies like Disney, Netflix, and Amazon compete for market share. Price increases have become a common strategy to offset the costs of producing original content and acquiring licensing rights. However, Disney's latest hike has struck a nerve, particularly among those already frustrated by the Kimmel situation. The company's vast portfolio, which includes Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar content, has been a major draw for subscribers, but the rising costs may prompt some to reconsider their subscriptions. Disney's official statement about the price increase, reported by Screen Daily, provided little context beyond the new pricing structure. The lack of transparency about the reasons for the hike has fueled speculation that the company is attempting to recover from financial setbacks. The streaming giant has invested heavily in original programming, including high-profile series like The Mandalorian and Loki, as well as live sports through ESPN. These investments, while popular, come with significant costs, which may be driving the need for increased revenue. For subscribers, the price hike represents another challenge in managing their entertainment budgets. The rise of streaming services has led to a fragmented market, with consumers often subscribing to multiple platforms to access their favorite shows and movies. Disney's decision to increase fees across the board, including for bundles, has led to accusations of greed, with some users arguing that the company is taking advantage of its loyal customer base. The backlash on X reflects a broader sentiment that streaming services are becoming less affordable, despite their initial promise of being a cost-effective alternative to cable. As Disney navigates this turbulent period, the company will need to balance its financial goals with the need to maintain subscriber trust. The Kimmel controversy, while seemingly unrelated to the price hike, has amplified the negative sentiment surrounding the announcement. For fans of Disney Plus and Hulu, the coming months will be a test of whether the content offered justifies the increased costs. For now, the price hike remains a contentious issue, with subscribers voicing their frustration and Disney facing the challenge of retaining its audience in a competitive market.